Hi friends and family, it's me. It's me. That's supposed to be Mario, but okay, never mind. I've been watching these American vloggers, like YouTubers, who currently live in South Korea. I watch them obsessively, I don't know why. But they do all these videos about the different types of food and what they make for dinner. And obviously in South Korea, the food is quite different to what we're used to in England or in North America. So that kind of made me think that maybe I could do something like rip their idea off, essentially, and show you what's in my kitchen right now. What are some of the things that I eat on the daily. So we are in my kitchen. And we're angled a certain way because that counter is full of 3 dishes, but this side is okay. And I basically just want to show you what's in my kitchen. So I probably should have bought some food, like typical English food, just for this video, but I didn't think of that. So we are literally only going to be able to see what I actually have in this kitchen. So here we go. Have you ever wanted to have salad, but you just don't know what to put on it? Now you can have salad cream. It's literally like a squeeze bottle, like ketchup, and you just like squeeze it on your salad. This one is 30% less fat, but it's really like mayo-y, vinegary, like a mayo-y honey vinaigrette, something mustardy, honey mustard. A mayo-y honey mustard in a squeeze bottle. It's actually pretty good. And if you ever have like chicken fingers or something to dip it in salad cream, is beautiful. There's a difference between American style mustard and English mustard, aka just mustard. This is like North America, what you put on your hot dogs and whatever. This is so strong. I don't even really like to smell it because it's so overpowering and it's like kind of thick, but this is American mustard versus mustard. This Marmite. It is probably the grossest thing I've ever seen in my life. It really is, like if I can even open it, it solidifies into this big black, like a black hole, essentially. It's just yeast. Like, oh, the smell is so bad. But yeah, you put it on toast. Even on the back it says the classic on toast. Toast plus bottle equals yum. It's disgusting. And I'm suspicious of anyone who enjoys it. So don't even look at it when you see it in the shops. Just leave it alone. So at Christmas time, when you have your big turkey and mashed potatoes and all the rest, we often have Piccalilli, like Piccadilly Station, but Piccalilli. And it's, I don't really know how to describe it, but it's like a, oh my God, it's like a pasty kind of chunky thing. And it looks kind of like vomit, like maybe baby vomit. It smells really strong. This one's considered sweet, but there's like different variants. And it's basically like cauliflower, onion, pickle, vinegar, blah, 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 stuff I don't know. It's like a really vinegary, kind of sweet but tart taste. And it's actually really good to mix it into your mashed potatoes at Christmas time, so it has like that vinegary taste to it. I've never eaten it otherwise, like I wouldn't just put a spoon into it. But for mashed potatoes, it is beautiful. So you know in Canada, when you have those precious bags of milk, you don't get bags here. It's literally, you know, the old school container. And actually one of these, which is 4 pints, it's usually like £1. Like it's not very expensive at all. So we get a couple of these. And I actually don't miss bag milk at all in Canada. I know that's very much a Canadian thing, not in North America. But you know, like when you put the bagged milk in the holder, but you don't shake it on the counter, like you don't bang it on the counter so it goes all the way down. So when you go to pour it, like the bag like half falls out the front and milk's everywhere. So I don't miss that. You just have your old school milk carton. And I'm happy with that. What you'll find in grocery stores in England is that things are quite similar, but the brands are often different. One of the few brands that I have been able to find is Old El Paso stuff. They have like a whole section of an aisle, just Old El Paso. So we get, you know, the enchiladas, fajitas, tacos. But then they also have like knockoff ones. Like the grocery store I go to is Asda, which is the English version of Walmart. It's literally the same brand. It's got the same logo. They sell George clothing. It's exactly the same, but they'll have their Asda branded items. So if you don't find the brand that you're used to, the Asda brand is actually quite fine. Same thing with these Dole fruit cups. I buy these all the time, like more than I probably should. So that's another North American brand that you can find. But they call them like fruit pots, not fruit cups. I don't know why that bothers me. I am now a lover of baked beans. And this doesn't look like much, but this is a baked bean pot. So it's Heinz. It just literally says Heinz baked beans with a Z because it is trendy. You just put it in a microwave with the like thingy peeled partway back for a minute and you get a pot of hot baked beans. And these are really good for like dipping fries into, or if we have, we make a full English breakfast, baked beans is like a cornerstone of the breakfast. So you can find these everywhere on menus. A lot of like the cafeteria at work, you can get a carton of fries with baked beans like dumped on top, almost like a fake poutine, but they are literally everywhere. I've never actually had these and I have no interest to start having them, but you can buy like pickled onions. They look like eyeballs in a jar. These are medium and tangy. They just are completely off-putting, but they're in the cupboard, so. Indian food and curry in general is hugely popular in England. There's probably an Indian shop on every main street. They're everywhere. So good, so good. And you can make a lot of stuff at home. So I get this korma sauce. So you get your korma, your chicken, your rice, preferably pilau rice. And then we also have, at Asda you can buy naan bread. So my favorite is peshwari naan, where it's like the coconutty flavor. So that's like a really easy dinner and it's not that expensive. Obviously it is nowhere near the quality of an actual Indian restaurant, but if you're desperate, then you're desperate. So you know in Canada, or like North America I guess, you can buy those little square, they're not square, they're cylinder, of frozen fruit concentrate, and you like thaw it and you dump it in a bucket type deal, and then you fill it up with water and that's like your juice. Instead, in England, we have squash, of which I have 3 varieties because I drink a lot of juice. And I don't prefer it this way, it's kind of annoying, but essentially you like pour your squash into your cup and then you pour your water in and then that's your juice. But I always misjudge it and I either put way too much or way too little. But these Robinsons, I mean there's a billion brands, but these are really nice. You get tropical, and you've got lemon and pink grapefruit, and these have lasted me so long. And plus then you got a third, you got an apple and blackcurrant, just in case. But this one tastes like cough medicine, so it's not been used that much. I love snack foods, and I love breakfast snack foods. So I get tons of this Bevita brand snacks. There's a billion different kinds. And my favorite, okay, they're called, okay, if you ever come here, you need to try Bevita soft bakes. I don't know if they're in North America yet because I haven't seen them, but they are just beautiful. And they're considered a breakfast snack, but it basically tastes like a big soft cookie. So what I do is I'll have my cereal and like fruit for breakfast, and I watch the BBC before work. Then I get to work and sort of an hour later I have my second breakfast, which is like a Bevita snack. So these are just like crunchy thingies. They're not that great, but the soft bakes are unbelievable. One of the things that bothers me is I haven't been able to find a cereal that I genuinely like. In Canada, there's this one called, oh crap. I think it's like oatmeal crisp. No, it's something crisp. And it has like, I don't know, it's crunchy and it's still kind of sweet, and it's just my favorite, and I always get it. And it's always there, and I can't find anything similar to it. So right now, I'm stuck with Cocoa Pops because I'm an adult, and plus it comes with a free like voucher thingy, so that's important. Otherwise, a go-to one is Crunchy Nut. It's like Frosted Flakes, but it tastes really like peanutty, and it's absolutely loaded with sugar. But I put fruit in it, so basically it's like good for you. So I raided the freezer, which is technically not in the kitchen. So this is like what's in my kitchen slash freezer, but that sounds really crappy. So whatever, here we go. Steak and ale pies. My God, you can get them at any pub and they're a lot better. But yeah, this steak and dark ale pie is so nice on a crappy, I don't need to say anymore, they're so good. And they're not very good for you, but they're so good. One thing I've not seen in Canada or North America or have any real equivalent is Toad in the Hole. The name alone is beautiful. It is Toad in the Hole. It's basically like these little sausages in Yorkshire pudding batter, and you put it in the oven and the batter like rises around the sausages. And it's just divine. I don't know why this stands out to me, but baked potatoes here are called jacket potatoes. Another thing I wish I bought, but I forgot, English muffins. Sometimes I'll get like a pack of English muffins and I'll just bring one as like my lunch at work in between all my snacks. It's like the actual lunch part. But they're not called English muffins, they're just called muffins. And I don't know why I find that so funny, but they're literally just muffins, which makes sense because otherwise you'd call everything like English bread and English baguettes and English muffins. They're just muffins, they taste the same, they're English muffins. This isn't really a good representation because I ate the last one last night, but this Butterkist does really nice popcorn. The butter one tastes like crap, that's why I still have it, but they do a sweet and salty version, which is like the typical popcorn. So when you go to the movies, or the cinema rather, you can either get sweet popcorn, which is like, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like the hard sort of ones that's really sweet that you get like usually at fairs. Or you get salty, and it's literally just white salty popcorn. But I asked them to mix it, so you get like this sweet salty kind of thing, and I crave it now all the time. I crave it, I think about it all the time. And so you can get Butterkist sweet and salty, and it tastes just as good as the cinema, but I don't have any more because I ate them all, so. I got an Easter egg for Easter for obvious reasons, and it came with like a bag of little chocolates inside it, but they're the ones I haven't eaten yet. So you get your Milky Way. Oh, it doesn't really. No, okay. Milky Way. I'm not actually sure if we have these in Canada. I don't think so. Then you've also got a Maltesers chocolate mini bar. It's kind of, I guess it's just really like a giant Malteser. Then you get your Snickers. We all know Snickers. Your Bounty, which I think you can get in North America, like the coconut, tastes like crap. Galaxy. Galaxy is so good. It's just plain, like just chocolate, but it's just so, it's beautiful. It's a work of art. Overall, I find food in England is so similar to Canada in some ways, and it's really different in others. And you'll see that if you ever move here or you come visit and you go to the grocery store, and from a distance, everything looks as you expect it to look in Canada or North America, but then we actually get up close, you're like, oh, this is not what I thought it was. It's just different. I've run out of food to show you. That's interesting. So now I need to just like put it all away. I hope you liked my video. I'll try to do another one soon if I can be bothered. But if you have anything that you're interested in seeing or learning about more, just let me know, because I'm not that creative and I like to take other people's ideas. So yeah, bye.